Do you want to increase your top speed and agility while increasing fitness for preseason? If you do these bodyweight workouts properly, as I show you, you will add extra explosiveness into your feints and side steps. You'll burst off faster. Your top speed will get higher. Trust me, do these consistently and you'll get there. I'm Juzzy, a semi-professional footballer and former youth international, and I know the value of coming into preseason in top shape. I guarantee you these bodyweight workouts will put you one step ahead of your teammates and will definitely make you stand out in the bunch before preseason or during the season. This will be 15 workouts, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. This will be a high intensity interval workout. If you do it, it'll help you burn fat and keep muscle, make you match fit. The perfect fitness for soccer. Alright, let's get into it.
First up, we got squat jumps. So for the 20 seconds, you'll do about 25 reps, then take that 20-second rest. Over time, this exercise will increase your downward force into the ground, which will in turn increase your acceleration and top speed, as well as vertical leap. Here's the 3-second warning before you start your workout. The key here is to leap up as high as you can from a squat position. Make sure to straighten your body completely, tensing your glutes and straightening your legs. Make sure to not cave your knees inwards as you're doing this. I personally like to hold my arms like this to keep balanced. So now take a rest as I talk through the next exercise, pogo jumps. So for this, in the 20 seconds, you'll do about 30 hops and then take that 20-second rest. This exercise here will focus on your reactive downward force. The aim here should be to try and spend as little time as possible on the ground as you do a hop. With this one, you're not bending your knees nearly as much as you were with the squat. Also, you're trying to be on your toes as much as possible, as opposed to having flat feet. The aim here should be to get as much air time as possible while spending as little time as possible on the ground. Use your arms to help propel you. Okay, next up we got tuck jumps. In the 20 seconds, you should aim for about 30 hops and then obviously take that 20-second rest. This has similar benefits to pogo jumps, except you're using your hip flexors a lot more, which has a lot to do with top speed and sprint speed. With this one, I want you to bring your knees all the way up to your hips, and again, bouncing off your toes, trying to get as much hang time as possible and spend as little time as possible on the ground. Also make sure to keep tensing your abs. Now we got kneeling jumps plus a leap. I want you to do about 6 jumps and then a 20-second rest. I recommend getting a mat for this, if not doing it on grass. This one really focuses on your explosiveness, especially from your hip flexor muscle again. Hip flexor explosiveness is what propels you forward in the sprint motion. That additional leap will help improve your downward force. Try and do that leap as quickly as you can and get as far and high as you can. Use your arms to help propel you forward. Now we have calf hops. You should be able to do about 40 of these in the 20 seconds with your 20-second rest. This has similar benefits to skipping, so try and reduce your ground contact time, get as high up as you can, and keep your legs reasonably straight while doing this. Try and point your toes down and really spring off your calves. Really focus on spending as little time on the ground as possible for each hop. And with each hop, see how high you can get. Keep your body rigid and your core stable. Next up we have lunge jumps. Aim for about 20 jumps in the 20 seconds and then have your 20-second rest. This is the first of our single leg exercises. This closely resembles our running technique, where you're on one leg at a time. You'll feel this one in your hammies, quads and glutes. Get your rear leg nice and close to the ground without touching, and then hop explosively and lift your knee right up. Swing your arms in a coordinated fashion to get used to the sprinting technique while doing this. Remember, we want to be as explosive as possible. And now we have A-skips. We'll do the short version and the long horizontal version as well, and then 20 seconds rest. This one really works on your sprinting technique and coordination, but there are a few details I want you to focus on. Really focus on popping off on your calves and extending your leg. Try and have as little foot contact time with the ground as possible and really pop off in the air as high as you can. Make sure to coordinate your arms in a sprinting motion and really tense your core and remain in an upright posture when you're doing this. This resembles the technique you'll use when you're running at top speed. The next single leg exercise is the triple hop. Do 4 sets on your right and then 4 sets on your left, and then 20 seconds rest. Each triple hop is 1 set, so do 4 of these on each leg. Aim to get as much distance as you can on the 3 hops and then land stably. This will work on your reactive power for each leg, and then with the landing it will work on knee stability. Having a controlled landing will work on your deceleration as well. This was also a very useful exercise when I went through my ACL rehab in the later parts of rehab. Now we have single leg tucks plus skaters. Do about 20 of these and then have 20-second rest. We're now into agility, and this is a great exercise. Find your rhythm with this one. Tuck your knee right up and then bounce laterally to work on your side step. Be as explosive as possible. When landing on my foot, I find it real useful to pretend I'm doing a side step, pretend I'm beating a defender, getting past them. This one will make your body feints more explosive and deceptive. Work on bouncing as far laterally as you can. Now we have a slight variation with fast feet and skaters. Do about 20 of these and do about 6 to 8 fast feet per rep. Then getting your 20 seconds rest. Again, find a nice rhythm with this one. I like to do about 6 steps, then I'll do my side step. Remember to coordinate your arms with your feet. Pump those feet and arms fast. Again, with your side step, try and go as far laterally as you can. Try and spend as little time on the ground as possible when you're doing the sideways pop. Really stomp your foot into the ground when you do this, like you're going through the ground. And also really pretend like you're doing a side step in a game. Now we have our final agility exercise, side steps. Do 10 to the right and then 10 to the left and then have 20 seconds rest. Again, try and find your rhythm and go as far laterally as possible. And also think about moving laterally as fast as possible as well. Look to get your arms involved as well. This will help give you extra sideways movement. Great, and now we move on to abs and core. For this one, we'll cycle through 3 different exercises, all about 12 reps each, and try and do this for 20 seconds. Here's exercise 1, and then this is exercise 2, and here we have exercise 3. I can't stress enough the importance of abs and core. If you don't have this, you simply won't be explosive. Having a rigid core is also really important for top speed and agility. It's also important for holding off players and having balance when getting pushed over by defenders. So I recommend doing extras. Next up we have push-ups. For this we'll try and do 20 to 25 push-ups and then 20 seconds rest. To be an explosive player, you need to have some form of upper body strength. This will particularly focus on chest and shoulders, but also will include a bit of core. Keep your head in a neutral position, definitely not facing downwards. Keep your body stiff like a plank. Tense your butt, tense your legs, and keep your body straight. Try and get down as low as you can. Don't cheat, you're only cheating yourself. If possible, do the reps faster rather than slower. Nearly there. Next up we got Supermans. Go for about 30 reps in the 20 seconds for this one, and then do your final 20-second rest. This exercise focuses on your back and your glutes. The back is an underrated muscle group for speed. If you have a strong posterior, you will go forward fast. For this one, get your arms about 40 to 50 centimeters off the ground as well as your feet. You should feel this in the middle to lower back as well as in your glutes. All the fast sprinters in the world have insane glutes. Also, having a strong back and shoulders will help you shield the ball better. Lastly, we have side planks. This is a core exercise that should work your side abs or obliques. If you want to move effectively sideways, these need to be strong. Do the side plank, or if you're feeling advanced, do side pumps. Do these on both sides. For the side plank, lean on your elbow or forearm and hold your body completely straight. I like to rest one foot on top of the other. And if you want to do the side pumps, use this as your starting point and then lower your hips to nearly touch the ground and then bring them up.
If you do this a few times over a few weeks, if you're consistent with this and keep increasing the reps and the time you spend doing this, you will see massive results. So that's it guys, I've shown you one set of the 15 workouts. To start off with, do just one set, and you're ready, go on to 2 sets, and if you're feeling like an absolute legend and you're ready for it, do 3 sets. And hey, it will even shred calories, because you need to look into what your perfect weight is as well. This is an ideal step along with nutrition to getting to that ideal weight of yours. That's it. Make sure you subscribe for more football content. We try to play football with Flair, and that requires explosiveness too. So subscribe, like, and God bless you and be with you. Peace.